Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, it's that time of year again. For those of you that are new joining the channel, I'll go over it real quick. But every 2 months, we get a special subscription box from Amazon. It's the Marvel Collector Core, which you see right here. It's themed differently every box. And this month's is the Fantastic Four. Now, this one I've really been excited about because, of course, it's obviously because it's the Fantastic Four, and this is the first time we've seen anything like that. We've had an X-Men box, but just kind of the fact that we're starting to see some of the what used to be Fox characters now in more mainstream Marvel. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's four to six pieces every time, and again, it's bi-monthly, so every 2 months. It's about $28, and it's on Amazon. It's a really good deal. I've always been extremely happy with it. I started it back in October of 2019 with the Venom box, and ever since then, I've just kept it. I've always had the mentality, if they do one that I don't want, then I'll, I'll unsubscribe to it. But so far, I've always been really impressed, and I've always really looked forward to the next one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. All right. So we see the box right there. Already kind of showed you guys that a little bit. Pretty standard. Oh, and another thing, you are always promised at least one pop figure, since Funko is really the ones that put this on and make the box. And why is it being so difficult to open? Ah, that's why. It would help to open it from the front. And it would help to cut the tape. So let's cut that. There we go. And let's go ahead and open this up. Now you've got our box. Tell us everything that we got there. First thing we've got a Doctor Doom pin. We've had several of these pins before, and this is another great one. Really like that. Looks good. There's the back. Nothing to that. Really solid. Really good looking. Really like that. That looks great. And we've got a Fantastic Four shirt. We'll take that out here in a minute. We'll take that out of the bag and get a closer look at that. But for right now, we can kind of get a sneak peek. Looks like we're going to have the whole Fantastic Four there. And we've got a Fantastic Four, the Human Torch right there, looking all good. A sticker. And now we've got the Human Torch and Mr. Fantastic exclusive collector core pop figures. Man, these look great. And this one glows in the dark. They typically will do that with quite a few of them. We've seen this several times, even with the Captain Marvel and other ones, where they do the special glow in the dark ones, that just a little extra to kind of make it stand out. Let's see what some of the other ones are in this set. So we've got Mr. Fantastic, and of course we've got him here. Invisible Girl. That's interesting. Oh, they're going back with the name the first time that they had an Invisible Girl instead of the Invisible Woman. Human Torch, of course, The Thing, Doctor Doom, Mole Man, Silver Surfer, Herbie, Galactus, and the Super Skrull. So they've got a good number here in this set. So got some really cool ones. I really like how Galactus looks. The Super Skrull, they've got some really cool ones. I think it's nice that they did Herbie too. That's kind of one that a lot of people don't really think of, but that's a cool one. So let's get a better look at this. They're pretty standard. Looks good. Great looking pop figure. And Mr. Fantastic. Got some cool stuff there. In really good condition. See the same thing on the back. There. Well, that's it. So we got two pop figures in this one's, and that's happened more times than not. Like I say, you're always guaranteed at least one, but there have been several times where that I've gotten more than one. And this one has 5 items in it, all really good. Let's take a look at the shirt real quick and see how that looks. Just to get a closer look at that. Okay. Let's see. And they always make it look very comic bookish, which is a nice touch. All right, here we go. So we got the Fantastic Four. The world's greatest comic book heroes, and they give it a design to make it look like the front of a comic book. Looks great. Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, Invisible Woman, all of that there. Great looking shirt. Can't wait to wear that. It's got a good feel to it. It's comfortable. All of their shirts that they've done have always been really comfortable, and I've always been very impressed with that. So let's see what our next one is. So our March theme, which again, it's every 2 months. I don't know why they do that, but it actually won't be getting here until the first part of April. I guess maybe that's because that's when they'll bill it. So they'll bill it. This one got billed in January, the very end of January, and then it ships out and it's there the first part of February. And so this one will probably be billing the last part of March and get here the first part of April. But it's going to be the Infinity Saga. That's going to be really cool. I'm really excited to see what they do with that. We did already have one that was the MCU, kind of the first 10 years. We had that, and that was a really cool one. We got a great pop figure with that. We got a cinematic moment. It was Iron Man 2, where he faces off against Whiplash. And that was really neat. That was really cool to see. But yeah, so that's it. So I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with that. There's a lot of stuff that you could get from that. That's going to be a really good box. So we'll be keeping this around for as long as they keep doing great boxes. And I've got to say, this is another great one. So just to recap, we've got this awesome shirt. We've got this Human Torch sticker, the Doctor Doom pin, and the Human Torch and Mr. Fantastic pop figures. And all of this looks really great. Can't wait to put it in the collection. Great additions to it. And awesome to get some Fantastic Four merch, because I feel like the Fantastic Four kind of get forgotten and don't really get all the credit that they deserve. But it's a really good comic book and some great characters with some great villains. So I'm excited to see what Marvel ends up doing with it once we start getting some Fantastic Four movies in the MCU, but that'll be really cool. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep geeking out.